get hyped, get pumped for game number 2 of Kolb versus ChaosChuck. We'll have to see if the Psystorm Zerg can outplay the cheesy Protoss. Probe going out on the map. Maybe not. Ooh, okay. Alright, so it drops the pylon. It is at the natural this time, so we might see an expansion. Heading across the map. Spawning pool first this time from Kolb, playing it a little bit safer after the cannon rush last game. Doesn't want to be stuck in that situation again. ChaosChuck just going gateway first this game. We'll have to see if we're going to see some lings from Kolb, or if we're going to see a natural expansion. Alright, 6 lings in production. There will be aggression in this game. Forge going down for ChaosChuck. It's all going to be about, will he get that first Zealot, first Adept out on time to wall off? Or will Kolb send enough lings across the map fast enough to break into the natural? Zealot is being chrono boosted out. ChaosChuck scouts this. He sees every ling going across the map. Drops another gateway. And it looks like this Zealot will be in position to hold off the lings of Kolb. Kolb knows this. He's going to drop a natural expand. I like the play from Kolb, going after the gateway, knowing the Zealot can't move out of that wall safely. ChaosChuck dropping a bunch of cannons. Nothing going to break through here anytime soon. Microing his macro. Excellent placement. When this gateway falls, Ling's still not going to be able to make it in. Oh, he pulls the Zealot. No reaction here from Kolb, though. He does take down the gateway. And it looks like he's going to head home, happy with his damage. 3 of his lings. Oh, maybe not. Does he know it's a cannon? He definitely sees it. Don't go. Dead ling is dead. Robo going down for ChaosChuck. Kolb droning up at home. Finally getting queens out on the map. Nice bit of aggression. If we look at the units last tab, 187 to 100. A little bit in favor of Kolb. But where it's going to hurt him is that worker production. As the Zerg, you have a constant decision-making process of whether or not you're going to make, fighting units or drones, because you have limited larvae. So drones are going to pay off over time. Fighting units are either going to defend or get value now. These fighting units not going to get value anytime soon. Sentry popping out for ChaosChuck, playing it super safe. Observer coming out. Gonna see what's up on the other side of the map. Drops another gateway. We have a lair coming again from Kolb. Kolb does have the gas to make a spire. There are cannons at the front, but not in the mineral lines. For ChaosChuck, he's sending an observer across the map, so we're going to have to see how he reacts to seeing the lair. See if he can scout out the spire. I'm assuming it's a spire. Watch me... That's the caster curse, right? Watch me be completely wrong. As Kolb taking a 3rd expansion. Usually if you go early lair, you're going to want to take these gases, have them saturated before the lair even finishes. He has enough gas to do pretty much whatever he wants. Immortal coming out here for ChaosChuck. See if he... Did he scout the Twilight Council? He did. Don't know if he clicked on it or not. It's gonna be interesting. Spire is on the way here. Poor Kolb. He's gonna have more than enough gas to pop those Muta. Should probably drone up a little bit more. Gonna poke in with these Lings again. But, I mean, this front just keeps getting beefier and beefier. Worker count is 34 to 30. A little bit too even. ChaosChuck, not quite hitting the production you want to see as the Protoss, but it looks like he's going to be quite fine so far, as the Templar Archives just dropped in the main. Looks like he wants to go into Storm, get some Archons. +1 melee on the way for Kolb, so he's fully committing to this Mutaling composition. Look at the Protoss vision. Still doesn't know there's a lair. Still doesn't know about the Spire. Doesn't know about these double Evo chambers. ChaosChuck letting Kolb get back in this game. Normally as a Protoss, you want to launch some 5.5 minute to 6 minute aggression to try and slow down the Zerg. We haven't seen that here. That might be because of the Lings kind of running around here. Doesn't want to get caught out. Production pretty okay. Dropping more gateways. Storm is started up and chrono boosted. Storm could be devastating to these Lings if the shots are placed right. But we see a massive amount of Mutalisk in production. About 6 finishing up, 8 more on the way. There's Muta. Gonna hit these mineral lines like a truck. 47 to 36 workers. I think ChaosChuck needs to get some damage done and needs to get it done now. Or Kolb has to severely miss micro to lose this game. 50 army supply to 41. Storm just finishing up now. Should see it around 8:15, 8:20. These Lings are... backs away. Sees the attack is coming. There's not much that shoots up here. If he engages with the Mutalisk, all this dies. If he engages with the Mutalisk right now, everything dies. You just float it in a cloud above the units, and he has no choice but to storm himself. They're going to head across the map. He's going to take the Lings home to defend. They do have +1/+1. +1 attack, +1 air attack finishing up. But the Mutas, they neither attack the army or go into the main. They're just sitting there. When you make this many Muta, you have to do damage. A Baneling Nest is started for Kolb and a 4th base. That's not what you want to be doing when the Protoss is out on the map. Protoss just kind of sitting here. A little bit indecisive. Not a ton of creep spread for Kolb, which is an excellent tool when you're trying to figure out where the Protoss is. How he's trying to attack you, what angle he's going to take. Of course, your units do move faster on creep. Zealot charge. Finishing up for ChaosChuck. Drops down a 3rd. +1 on the way. Very passive from both players. So Muta Cloud just is kind of chilling out on the map. He is slowly trickling out more Lings, more Muta. Protoss just kind of chilling. 53 workers to 44. This attack is coming in here. Ooh, huge storm goes down on the Lings. 2nd storm, 3rd storm. Storming his own Zealots a little. That's okay. Every single Zergling goes down. Elucidates a Colossi. Muta's gonna come in here, try to... Oh no! The Muta's clump! The Muta's clump! They pick off the hallucinated Colossi. But several Mutas going down in the attempts. And there's 3 Archons here. You gotta magic box the Archons. Come on, Kolb, I believe in you. I believe in the dream. There's one really low health Archon. You can come in, you can snipe it, and you can back off. Excellent. That's exactly what he needed to do. He needs to keep move commanding around, magic boxing the Archons, slowly picking off these Stalkers, and he will be able to clean up this attack, even with all the drones going down. 14, 15. Oh my god, 20 drones going down. But he could still be okay here. Oh! Huge shots going off from the Archon. Hydroliths being produced, but just not enough here from Kolb. Both players putting thousands of minerals. They got some over money over here. Another Archon does go down. Low units on this side of the map from ChaosChuck, but these charge lots are going to do quite fine. Low health Archon, but the shields are going to regenerate. These Zealots are going to clean everything up. And situation is looking dire for Kolb. More Hydrolist, more Lings. In the production tab, +1 range started. Oh, but the Hydrolist moved. Ah, they're rallied right into the Archon. Oh shit. If we take a look at the Archon, it's gonna show us kills. 16 kills on that Archon, 7 kills on the Immortal. As these charge lots, being the real heroes, about to pick off the Evo Chamber. Lings coming in, cleaning it up. It looks like Kolb is going to hold, but at what cost? 13 workers to 48, 4 bases to 3, and it looks like ChaosChuck takes the lead for the first time in this game. I think over 40 drones were lost during that attack. Holy shit! 158 units lost for the Zerg, 26 for ChaosChuck, 11,000 resources lost to 5,000. Cool. Lurker Den on the way for Kolb. I'm not sure. He might be able to get out like 2 Lurkers here. That is a good choice generally when you're going melee upgrades because it does buff Lurkers. I'm gonna try a Ling run by here. Not gonna work out. 2 cannons will shut that down all day. Maybe gonna try to pick off the High Templar, but no! They move command past the army. Even more Lings going down for Kolb. Trying to re-expand to his natural. Protoss heading across the map, another Immortal, finishing up here shield battery at home. As it looks like ChaosChuck going for the death push into the natural again. Playing it super safe here. Doesn't want to throw at this point. Lurker Den will finish. He does have 3 Hydras, and that can do damage. But there's a lot of Storm, even with the Lurkers. 2 Archons being morphed in. Another Immortal coming out. Gonna walk across the map there. Heads up the ramp, uncontested. Move commanding into the base, and Protoss. Everything going down here for Kolb. He does have 2 mining bases. He does still have units on the map. And it looks like he just wants to try and defend the natural on the low ground. Yep. These Lurkers will not hit this patch right here because he doesn't have vision. So he is going to head up the ramp. But that's not in position to be protected by the workers. Every single bit of tech going down here. For Kolb. It's ChaosChuck sitting pretty. 2,000 mineral bank. Have to see what both these players do. ChaosChuck doesn't want to walk down that ramp. That ramp is death right now. Kolb, I like that he has the Ling up there. Oh, well. That Ling was providing high ground vision, so the Lurkers could spine their way up to the top. Alright. He's going to try to push down the ramp. One high IQ thing ChaosChuck could do here is use a skill call to get back home. And then just loop around and take him out from this side. But it looks like both players being very honorable. Spawning pool finishing up again for Kolb. A lot of injects on that queen. Translate into a lot of units or drones. As a Zerg player, you really want to stay on top of those injects. I would say two most important things as a Zerg player are to stay on top of those injects and to utilize your larva. We have Blink starting up for ChaosChuck. They're starting up again for Kolb. I think ChaosChuck may be playing this a little overcautious. He has an observer here. He has options like to recall, like to flank in here. Doesn't want to throw this game. He has plenty of storms. He could actually just sit at the top of the ramp. There's no high ground vision and storm all these, but he's gonna man mode it. He's gonna walk right into the lurkers, eating tons of shots. Huge damage happening, but it's not enough from Kolb. And ChaosChuck takes his first series 2-0. Well played from both players.